Hey YouTubers, it's Noyes. So some of you guys may know, some of you may not know, that I grew up in a place called Groveton, New Hampshire, and I currently live in Conway, New Hampshire right now. So I've lived my entire life so far in New Hampshire. So I thought I would tell you guys all the cool and amazing places here in New Hampshire. The first place is Attitash Mountain Resort. It's in Bartlett, New Hampshire. It opened in 1965. They have skiing, snowboarding, Nor'easter mountain coaster, which is the longest in the Mount Washington Valley, a zip line, which is the longest single-span zip line in the U.S. Next is Beaverbrook Falls. It's a beautiful waterfall in Colebrook, New Hampshire. There's the waterfall, trail, and bridge. Next is Bretsfelder Memorial Park in Bethlehem, New Hampshire. There's trails, 3 bridges, a pond in one area, and the stream. Next is Cannon Mountain in Franconia Notch, New Hampshire. There's a tramway, skiing, and hiking. The tram is 4,080 feet up to the mountain. In June of 1938, it became North America's first aerial tramway. Next is Castle in the Clouds in Moultonborough, New Hampshire. It opened in 1959. There's a museum, an art gallery, a gift shop, the Carriage House restaurant, hiking, and horseback riding. Next is the Christa McAuliffe Planetarium in Concord, New Hampshire. There's planetarium shows, exhibits, observatory dome, and gift shop. Next is Chudder's in Littleton, New Hampshire, and I've gotten candy there many times. It's actually the world's longest candy counter. It's 112 feet long. There's candy, fudge, chocolates, and truffles, and a gift shop. Next is Diana's Baths in Bartlett, New Hampshire. It's a beautiful waterfall that I've been to, and there's also trails. Next is Mount Washington Cog Railway. That's in Bretton Woods, New Hampshire. There's a 3-hour guided train tour, 6,288-foot summit, visitor center, and weather museum. Next is Dixville Flume in Dixville, New Hampshire. It's on Moose Path Trail, and there's a picnic area also nearby. Next is Echo Lake State Park in North Conway, which is where I live. It's a really beautiful lake. They have trails, a beach area, and a picnic area. Next is Fun World. That's in Nashua, New Hampshire. There's a playground, like ball pit and climbing area for kids, rides such as a carousel that was imported from Italy, a Himalaya, and a roller coaster. They have games such as bowling alleys, skee ball, and over 250 games overall, as well as prizes. They do parties, and they have a snack bar. Next is Hampton Beach in Hampton, New Hampshire. It's a beautiful beach, very popular beach in New Hampshire. Mile-long boardwalk, Hampton Center with fast food restaurants, lounges with nightly live entertainment, candy stores, gift shops, mini golf, and arcades. Next is Ice Castles in Lincoln. Now there are several ice castles in the U.S. This is the one I've been to in Lincoln. It's a very, very beautiful place. And obviously only during winter because it's ice. Next is Mount Washington Hotel in Bretton Woods, New Hampshire. They do weddings, snow machining, skiing, golf, horseback riding, sleigh rides, outdoor pool, tennis, zip lining, indoor pool, spa, salon, bar, dining room, ballroom, and it's known to be very haunted. Next is Mount Washington Auto Road. That's in Gorham, New Hampshire. There's snow coach tours during the winter, snow tubing as well. In the summertime, you can drive up the 6,288-foot peak, very high. There's also strong winds and lots of fog. Next is Muddy Paw Sled Dog Kennel in Jefferson, New Hampshire. There's whitewater rafting during the summer. In the winter, there's rolling dog sled rides and kennel tours. Next is Nash Stream. That's in Stratford, New Hampshire. I've been there several times. I believe my husband and I actually went there on our first date. It's very pretty. There's trails. It's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. It's really pretty though. It's a very small waterfall. I've actually done pictures there before. Next is Northern Nights Drive-In. That's in Lancaster, New Hampshire. They're actually working on building a restaurant as well as movies you can watch, and they have snacks. Next is Polar Caves Park. That's in Rumney, New Hampshire. They have animals such as deer and ducks that you can feed, limestone caves, gift shop, maple sugar house and museum, trails, polar sleuths, and Klondike mines. Next is Santa's Village. That's in Jefferson, New Hampshire. I've been there many times as a kid and an adult. I've taken my daughter there. I love that place. They have great rides, food, snacks, a water park, great characters that walk around and sing all day, gift shops, reindeer you can feed, shows, games. You can take a picture with Santa, and you can get photos taken from rides. Next is Storyland. That's in Glen, New Hampshire. It's also a great place that I've gone to as a kid and as an adult and taken my daughter to as well. There's lots of rides, food. You can get your picture taken with Cinderella. They have gift shops, animals, storybook characters, shows, and you can also get photos taken on rides. Next is the Basin at Cannon Mountain. That's in Lincoln, New Hampshire. At the base of the waterfall is granite pothole 20 foot in diameter. It is believed to have eroded 15,000 years ago while North American ice sheet was melting. Next is the Flume Gorge. That's in Franconia Notch in Lincoln, New Hampshire. The natural gorge extends 800 feet horizontally at the base of Mount Liberty. And you can walk along a bridge on the side of the flume to see the rocks, and down below you can see the stream and you can see the waterfall. It's really beautiful. Next is Conway Scenic Railroad here in Conway, New Hampshire. They normally have regular train rides, but at a certain time during the summer they have Thomas Train and Percy. They have Thomas and Percy for kids to ride on as well as look at. They also have face painting, riding, and mini golf. Next is Water Country. That's in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. They have water slides for adults and kids, kids play area, giant wave pool, and gift shop. Next is Whale's Tail Water Park in Lincoln, New Hampshire. They have water slides, cabana rentals, food, gift shop, and kids play area. Next is the Balsams Grand Resort Hotel in Dixville, New Hampshire. It is known to be very haunted over the years. My husband worked there in the past, as well as his other co-workers have said that it is very haunted. They have seen and heard ghosts throughout the hotel. It was founded in 1866. It was originally a small summer inn. The Balsams now has 400 rooms. The Balsams has recently been taken over by new owners and is currently closed due to renovations. Next is Adventure Suites, a theme hotel here in North Conway, New Hampshire. It was listed as one of the top 10 theme hotels in the world. It was also listed on Destination Strange as America's favorite staycation hotel. They have a pool table, small kitchen area, backyard with a swing, chairs, a fireplace, and a playhouse for kids. It opened in 1998, and it currently has 19 suites and growing, including Roman Rendezvous, Log Cabin, The Cave, Victorian Spa, Treehouse, The Jungle, Sugar Shack, Deserted Island, The Club, New York Penthouse, Love Shack, Showtime, Wine Cellar, Motorcycle Madness, Dragon Slayer, Bed and Breakfast, Owner's Quarters, Sky Captain's Lounge, and Rocket Launcher. Next is Clark's Trading Post in Lincoln, New Hampshire. They have bear shows, train ride, Chinese acrobats, safari, blaster boats, and climbing tower. Next is Bridal Veil Falls, a beautiful waterfall in Franconia, New Hampshire. They have trails. The trail is 2.5 miles one way and an 80-foot total drop. It's a very beautiful waterfall that looks like a bride's veil. Next is Canopy Lake Park in Salem, New Hampshire. They have great thrill rides, rides for kids, water rides. You can get your photos taken. They have games, food, gift shops, and live entertainment. Next is Mountain View Grand Resort and Spa in Whitefield, New Hampshire. It was opened in 1872. They have dining, a spa, they do weddings, golf, kids activities, mountain biking, and indoor and outdoor pool. Last but not least, I told you guys I was going to do all places in New Hampshire. This is actually very close to New Hampshire. It's in Brunswick, Vermont. It's called Brunswick Mineral Springs, and I just had to tell you guys about this place, even though it's not New Hampshire, but it's a very interesting story. So bear with me, it's a little bit long, but it's a very interesting story. So Ripley's, believe it or not, once called this place the 8th wonder of the world. There are 6 individual springs. They have kind of fallen apart. They're not sewed together anymore, but they were once made of iron, calcium, magnesium, white sulfur, bromide, and arsenic. It has been owned by Native Americans. It was said that if you drank each mineral, you would live a healthy life. They called them medicine waters of the Great Spirit. The first recorded miracle cure was in 1784 when Native Americans brought a wounded British soldier to the springs. Soon colonial businessmen saw an opportunity to sell what nature gave them for free. Natives objected. A fight started and 2 young Native Americans were killed. The mother of one said, "Any use of the waters of the Great Spirit for profit will never profit." For a century all was well. Boarding houses opened. Then in the mid-1800s, railroads spread through the state, making trips there effortless. Dr. D.C. Rowe opened a hotel and bottling plant and sold the water. In 1894, the hotel burned to the ground. Soon another man built another hotel. This also burnt to the ground 1 month before opening. The third hotel burned in 1931. Now no one dares to build or sell anything there. Remains of the foundation of the hotels can still be seen. Many have seen ghosts of Native Americans that still wander this place. It can be visited to the public. It is open to the public, and people like to leave a gift out of respect of the Native Americans. So I thought that was a very interesting story. I hope you guys liked my video about amazing places in New Hampshire. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, you can click here. And if you'd like to see one of my previous music videos, you can click up in the corner here. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.